Welcome back to Grizz Vision. My name is Neil Rule here with Coach Kampe at the WVU Coliseum in Morgantown after a 60-53 loss to West Virginia and Camp. You know, you look at this basketball game, what you guys were able to do in here, the way you defended West Virginia, the way you came back from a deficit and asked some questions. I would think all in all, you have to be pretty pleased with what happened here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was typical West Virginia, you know, that's why you come and play these games, because you're going to see things you'll never see in our league. You know, Jalen Moore will never be defended like that, and the calls will never go that way again in the league, you know, the way they went tonight. And he got frustrated and you know, he couldn't make a shot. And you know, like I told him in the locker room afterwards, you'll never have a game this bad again. Let's learn from it. Let's look at the tape and see why. And I asked the other guys on the team, let's look at the film and how did we put him in a situation where they could double him so quick and things like that. And we're going to get better from it. I mean, Neil, Bob Huggins is one of the greatest coaches ever. 900 plus wins. He's built that on defense and rebounding. And we were far and away the better rebounding team. We were as athletic as they were, and we guarded every bit as hard as they guarded. It was anybody's game. The game was called in a way that hurt us. Okay, it hurt us, and our couple key players got in foul trouble. So if you take all that into view, and you realize that our defensive efficiency, in other words, what did we give up? Points per possession, we gave up 0.88 points per possession. If you look at that, they scored 60 points. And you realize that they scored 22 points off our turnovers. We came into Morgantown and played West Virginia, and they scored 38 points against our defense. 38, 5-on-5 against our defense. How can I not walk away from here excited and thinking, you know, this team's got a real chance? That zone is really good. A freshman named Osei Price came in and played unbelievable for his first game in this kind of environment. We had 3 starters, and 2 of our first 3 subs had never played a college basketball game in front of people. In fact, Jalen Moore had never played a college basketball game in front of people.
Let alone 8,000 or 9,000 people.
Yeah. So you're sitting there, and they were ready for Jalen. You let one of the greatest coaches ever have a whole, 8 weeks to prepare for Jalen Moore. And don't forget the guy at Youngstown, Coach Calhoun, was an assistant here. So Huggins and he had conversations on how good Jalen Moore was and what they'd have to do. And they were ready. And they came after him. And he got frustrated, but it's over and it's a learning experience. So will we go 3 for 22 from the 3 again? Probably. We'll go 1 or 2 more times. But as long as we can play with the energy we played with and defend the way we defended, pretty pleased.
Camp, you talked about this moment, 8,000 or 9,000 people here in the building, and Micah Parrish and Trey Townsend coming off very, very, very good COVID freshman years. They took over this basketball game, Camp. There were stretches of this basketball game they took over, and I know there's 6'10" guys over there in West Virginia, but the bottom line was they dominated this basketball game on the glass. I'm talking about, Camp. I'm talking about in terms of a man's game. You have to like what you said. There's a Big 12 gym, West Virginia, and they were the aggressor for long stretches.
Oh, we got men rebounds. We got big boy pants rebounds today at both ends of the floor. So much that the fans, there were times in this game that their fans were, they could not believe. We out-rebounded them 48-33. Now, we had 20 offensive rebounds. Now, we missed a lot of shots, but I would question in Bob Huggins' coaching career at West Virginia how many times that's happened to him. I know he can't be happy, and I know that their practices the next couple of days probably aren't going to be real exciting because it'll be interesting to see what they do against Pittsburgh Friday night because he's not happy when a team comes in here and gets 20 offensive rebounds.
All right, Camp, appreciate the time. We'll catch back up with you in Oklahoma.
Yeah, fans, I can't wait to get you in our arena. I know we don't play for a while, but a week from Wednesday, we're home against Toledo, and I'd like to see that place packed. And you bring the energy that West Virginia fans had a lot to do with this game tonight, a lot to do with their victory, and I need our fans to help us beat Toledo next Wednesday night.
All right, Cam, appreciate the time.
Okay.